crazy world we're living in. It's just a,
Absolutely, it is a crazy world, completely crazy world.
but you know, I mean, I remember I found it must have been a deleted scene for you on Train Spotting.
You did, yes, which is
which is a film that you worked on as well, which was must have been an interesting. I mean, it was a short scene, but it must have been an interesting film to.
And actually, I think I may have probably said this to you when you sent it to me. That the deleted scene I thought was a nicer scene, really, as far as I was concerned. But and the reason I did, I mean, that was because I'd worked with Danny Bard in the theatre.
Interesting.
So yeah. So that's how that happened.
Interesting. I mean that must have been. I mean, when that came out, the response was phenomenal. I mean,
yes,
I can imagine. You know, it was it's one of the best British films of all time, anyway, and certainly had an impact and on the culture and was very realistic. I mean, there hadn't been anything like it. Soundtrack, the style. And, Danny is an unbelievable director.
Yeah, and he's a great man too. He's a lovely man.
Exactly, a lovely man, and he tends not to repeat himself. He does many different. He has many different styles and does many different things, which I think he's not very formulaic, which I think is very good. He stays away from the cliches. You know?
You're very good at your researching and finding odd things and all that kind of thing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm actually. It's funny you say that, because I remember it was the Nightbreed comic, which you'd never seen. I remember I had loads of because I remember, I think when I first contacted you, I think it was about Nightbreed, and I remember the kind of comics which you'd never seen. They had if maybe one day if we work together on set, or if we're on a Dark Ditties episode, I'll have to bring you the Nightbreed archive book. It's a big book. It has all the comics, nasties, your characters in the series, and that's and they had a continuation from the film, which is very interesting. You know, I mean, it was a big book. I brought it a couple of years ago in Forbidden Planet in London, and it was really fascinating because you know, that film has a life, unbelievable life now. I mean, I don't know if you've been to any conventions or I'm sure.
I went with one. Simon and Nick and I went to one in Indianapolis a year or two ago. I've been a bit slow about getting myself. I should have a good convention agent, which I don't have, and you know, tout myself about a bit. But it's a funny old business, because it's always difficult to know when you're going to be free and all that kind of stuff. And if you're doing that, you know, but I mean, unless, as I say,